Take a breath. I 110% agree with that. Take a breath, people. What's going on, guys? Fabe here. It's your fellow serial entrepreneur, business coach, and podcast host of the Self Educated Entrepreneur Podcast. So, today I wanted to come to you guys and kind of give you guys my take on a Gary V video. I wanted to give you guys some more in depth thoughts and insights from my perspective of what I think the advice of an 18-year-old what they should do. So first, we're going to play the video and then I will give you guys my thoughts on it. So here we go.
One of the things that I'm unbelievably passionate about is that 18 and 22 year olds that are being told to figure out their life is just like the silliest thing in our culture. I don't get why people think at 18, 22, 30 that they have to have their life figured out when they live to 90 and 100. Everybody in their 20s is trying to win the first quarter. It's a 4-quarter game. Figuring everything out is a forever game. Just taste, try, learn, hustle, do the right thing. There's so much defense in our culture. There's so much pressure. The pressures of your siblings, and most of all, the pressures of your parents. When you listen to other people's opinions, you slow down your fucking destiny. 99% of people in their 20s didn't know what the fuck they're doing. 99% of people in their 90s don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's a fucking marathon. People think I fucking did this yesterday. Take a breath.
That is exactly right. Take a breath. I 110% agree with that. Take a breath, people. Take a breath. So, let me close this. So, what I wanted to expand on that is I definitely agree with a lot of what he says is that you have time to figure it out. You don't have to at 18 years old know exactly what your whole life is going to be about and exactly what you're going to do, because you're going to find over time there's going to be a lot of things in your life that change. So as you get older, some of your ambitions may change, some of your likes will change, some of your dislikes will change. So where I really wanted to dive into it too is these are some key high-level ideas and thoughts and processes that you guys need to follow, to me as an 18-year-old, or this is just some advice, not saying that you need to follow it, but these are just some words of wisdom for you to follow as an 18-year-old who's receiving a lot of pressure on what you guys should do with your life. So it's really two things that to me as an 18-year-old, and I'm speaking from if somebody would have told me these things, really sat me down and explained this to me as an 18-year-old, I definitely think that this would have helped me out. So the first thing I definitely say as an 18-year-old, so you're getting a lot of pressure to, either go to college or maybe take over the family business, or start your own business or something like that. You're being pulled in all these different directions. So the main thing I want to say, when you're starting out, you're 18, you're leaving high school, or even from 18 to 22, start somewhere, start your life down a path of being happy. What is it that makes you happy in your life? What fulfills you? What do you like doing day in and day out? And then if it's something that fulfills you, if it's something that makes you happy, that you're passionate about, then see if you can monetize that. If you can monetize that and make money from it, now you're really living a passion-led life and a passion-led business. And you aren't having to work somebody else. You don't have to go to college and then you may be as far as receiving pressure to maybe take over the family business or something like that. If that's not something that makes you happy, then you need to have that communication and making sure that you're saying that and speak up, because in the end, it is your life. It is not the life of anybody else. It's your life. So at 18 years old, start figuring out what makes you happy. Walk down that path. The thing that makes you happy at 18 may not make you happy at 21, at 25, at 30. but you can still start down that path of working towards what makes you happy and having that communication with people. And then the other thing that I'll say for you to do as an 18-year-old is, what is tugging and pulling at you? I'm sure that there's something in your life that's like, I'm really, really interested in this. I really, really want to do this thing. So I'll give you guys my experience. So when I was 18 years old, like I could tell you I met my wife when I was 18 years old. And she could tell you from day one, the only thing that I had ever talked about from day one was owning my own business. I literally talked about this on our first date together, was me wanting to own my own business. So I always felt that growing up, that I wanted to be an entrepreneur, that I wanted to be my own boss and live the life that I saw fit for myself. And so the thing is, at 18 years old, I didn't necessarily take the steps to do that at 18. I really didn't start living the dream that I dreamt when I was 18. I really didn't start that until I was about 30 years old. So about 12 years later is when I actually started a business, and now I have several businesses. So I'm telling you, basically, even if starting a business is not the thing that's tugging and pulling at you, what is tugging and pulling at you? If it is starting a business, if it is taking over the family business, but yet your friends or someone else may be pressuring you to go to college, or you don't want to go to college, you want to go be a freelancer, you want to go travel, you want to go do all these other things after school, after high school. As an 18-year-old, you can go do those things if it's tugging and pulling at you. Don't wait like I did for 12 years later to finally get your dream started. You can have yourself so much further ahead in your life, so much further ahead down your dreams. You really can live the life that you see for yourself. So don't wait 12 years like I did to get started in something. You know that you have that thing inside of you that's tugging and pulling you in a certain direction to get started down that path. So those are the two things that I got for you guys. Pick something, work towards being happy. What makes you happy in your life? And is it something that you can monetize to make you happy? So at least you can make income, but you're doing something that makes you happy. And second, if there is something tugging and pulling at you, then make sure you do that. Make sure you don't wait 12 years like I did to get a business off the ground, or you wait 12 years to go travel the world if you want to go travel the world. Don't put off your dreams. You can live the life that you see for yourself. So that's all I got for you guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this with anybody that you think needs to hear this message. I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.